Trends why customers say no. 5. Global competition. Due to free trade, there is more competition within markets and more choices for customers. Because the market is more cutthroat than ever before. In history, smaller brands find it a monumental task to carve a niche in the industry because it demands startups to be more innovative, competitive in pricing while also reducing overall cost. If the business cannot satisfy these three, the faster the startup would cease to operate or break out. Number 6. The cost. With any business venture, the cost is an important part of management. The major economic shifts and volatility can quickly and drastically change the outlook of the entire market. As one of the drivers of demand, the cost is constantly factored into decision making to extract more value from the current economic condition. The cost of complaints about non-commercial establishments. Number 1. Little to no customer support. Number 2. Delay in fixing problems and lack of initiative to solve it. Number 3. Lacking work quality of the finished project. Poor overall service. The number 4. The overpricing, the most common for monopolies.
Customer service excellence defined. Discussing customer service excellence can be summed up by a simple quote: competence, not hype, keeps customers loyal, while incompetence, not competition, destroys consumer relationships. Keeping customers to your brand is both an art and science. A method should be in place for a strategy to help a significant upside. Creating competence is something that businesses aspire to have gained the trust of their customers. For them to do this, brands, service businesses, and other sectors should factor in a handful proven customer-focused principles to imbibe. 1. Urgent delivery of value. 2. Personalized service to every customers. 3. Proactivity and exceeding expectations. 4. Hospitality in all engagements. 5. Transparent with the customers. 6. Consistency in delivering value. Urgent delivery of value. Time is of the essence, and customers' time should always be a priority. There should be no excuse for delivery or delays or non-compliance of deadline unless it was not possible due to the unforeseen events such as accident or an act of God events that cannot be avoided like natural disasters. Delays can be very costly for businesses once customers decide to move their dealings elsewhere due to the frustration and loss of trust. Personalized service to every customers. Every customer's varying needs, wants, as well as preferences. Despite this, all customers expect to be prioritized at all times. Answering the needs of the customer is one of the primary tasks of any businesses. Adding to this, every customer service should be a tailor-made to each to ensure the specific expectations are met. Making the interaction personal is all about the small details. Remembering the name of the customer is just a small example of how relations with customers are created. Just a simple gesture of remembering someone's name or preferential product goes deep into the emotions of the customers, making his interaction more special and significant. It's the key to seize small opportunities and maintain it. To install emotion is to create a moment that can keep customers coming back. Customers experience matter and demands creativity and sincerity to make it work. Proactivity and exceeding expectations. Proactivity is all about anticipating, meeting, and exceeding customers' needs and satisfaction. While many would argue that meeting the expectation of the customers is enough, we have to unlearn this behavior and center our service or product that creates long-lasting impressions to our target audience. Meeting the expectations set by the customers is purely transactional and superficial. With this type of relationship, most dealings often end after the transaction is done between the buyer and seller, and therefore it could mean that the brand might have also lost a potential lifetime customers, all because of the reluctance to go beyond their norm. Going over and beyond their expectation first starts by knowing customers beforehand by identifying trends in past and transactions, marketplace behaviors. An example of this may be that women are more inclined to purchase a certain color during a specific reason based on data. Knowing this, the force can be trained to anticipate these nuances and act on the trend on a whim, which could spell a sale or losing one.
Hospitality in all engagement. This may be self-explanatory for many, but still, numerous businesses badly miss the point of hospitality and respect when dealing with customers. Regardless of the situation, all customers expect to be treated fairly, humanly, and with respect. Anyone who is a part of the company must always remember that they do not only carry the reputation, but also the brand they are employed in. Any outburst or sign of disrespect is highly damaging to any brand or company, especially today. Everything can be just a click away, and it may take years to mend a reputation once it is tarnished. Transparency with the customer. Another easy miss factor in customer relations management is transparency. Being open to the customer about everything he or she has to know regarding a product or service is always a top priority. Any missed details that puts the customer in an uncomfortable position may easily end up in a lawsuit. Please remember to be open and divulge all important details before purchasing for the customer to have an informed choice on the sale. Truthfulness, honesty, and transparency guarantee lifetime customers. Consistency in delivering value. To be consistent is to create trust and commitment. After going through the grocery list of must-dos and reminders, the most critical thing above all else is maintaining this not just for a short period, but from day one onward. Quality never goes out of style, and this saying goes as well with attracting long-term customers. Maintaining quality and dedication to pursue it at all costs is the key to customer relationship management. Consistency creates long-term value for both seller and buyer, which is the soul of this chapter.